Hello, Happy New Year, Scorpio. This is going to be a 2-card reading. You're going to get an overview and you're going to get a clarification on top of it. It's just a short reading, and the reason why yours is going live is because I actually forgot. Sorry, Scorpio. So I want to show my appreciation of your understanding by giving you a little bit more extra cards. The reading that you did miss out on was the written one, okay, and it was on the same spread. All right, let's see which cards should I use first. Scorpio, you've got natural, and it says authentic, real, organic. Okay, I think I'll turn them around to you that you can say. And you've got the Hierophant. That's a clarification. So I'm going to read natural. Somebody else had natural, I just can't think who it was. I just can't think what other sign had natural as well. To be your own true self is a lifelong, lifetimes long purpose. It is the purpose of this existence, and for each of us, despite the labels we all have, human, vampire, woman, man, we have something greater at play. How the essence, that very drop of pure self, makes itself known through us. And for this great miracle to take place, there are habits to be shed, reactions to be questioned, challenges to be met, experiments to be made. For you are not who you have been told you are. And so with this card, we ask for you to clearly and finally perhaps understand and acknowledge that all that you are can be discovered when you take yourself within and quietly feel. Look and listen to your own self, not the self of the label, the job, not the defenses you have developed for protection, not the protests of ego or the demands of family voices within. It is who you truly are, and then once having found a sense of that, to live from the place in small, consistent ways each day. How that manifests will be unique for each of you. But we ask for you now to go beyond the labels of time and place and family and education and status and go deep, deep within. There is something within you that is more than the history of others. That is yours alone, and the world needs it to be expressed. Otherwise, why would you have been created? For each of us, every drop of rain, every stone, every creature of the sky and the land has their role and their part to play. We need to become our natural self again, beyond what we are told we are, and to live from that place. And this will create a satisfying and more peaceful, harmonious life. No matter what challenges you meet from within or without, you are precious to the world, especially so when you find that the part of you that is only yours to offer, and add it to the song of the world, and make all that is more beautiful, more fulfilled, and more totally realized as consequences of your soul truest expression. Wow. I need a drink after that one. Wow, strong message for you, Scorpio, that you need to go within, okay? To seek enlightenment, because you're here for a purpose, all right? Now you got blessings. When you take away the trappings of money, power, status in the world, you're left with the things of spirit, and you have a rich and you are rich in the ways of the soul indeed. This creates a balanced, centered, strong core. Okay, Scorpio? Now you got curse. Too much reliance on the feedback of society. Self-worth is centered in status and therefore is constantly shifting, uncentered. Okay? So, some of you are people pleasers. Okay? And you think more of people than you do of yourself. And you need to go within to go and do also some self-love. Now, working with this card, there's been an over-reliance of ways of identifying who you are, whether you have categorized yourself by job or your appearance, personality or wealth and background. It's time to go beyond this, to who you truly are, and know yourself from the inside out. This does not require puzzlement and complexity. It requires quiet, distillment, and true reflection and contemplation of the self. You have too many definitions others have given you. Let them go and learn the song within you and give voice to that in order to become natural and truly fulfilled as your own self. Okay? Wow. This for some of you who are on a spiritual walk in your life now, or going through awakening or transformation, right? Some of you are reaching out to spiritual institutions to go and say, try and bond with people. It could be churches, a group, a marriage. Okay? Some of you need to get to know yourself first, because some of you are being a people pleaser. Okay? Suffering with OPP, other people's problem. Right? Some of you could be at the risk of your own marriage. You know? And for some of you, you're putting your marriage even for yourself. And for some of you, that's where the off-centered part comes in. Right? Where things are not centered right now in your life and you need to have balance. You know? Some injustice is not taking place here. Okay? Or is taking place, sorry. Something's not right. So, Spirit is asking you now to go within to get the answers. So you got the hyphen. Spirit is the final leg of the triad that has been previously seen in the Empress and the Emperor. She's the archetype of the spiritual world. It's the hyphen. This is the card of beliefs, okay? Both religious and otherwise. Though it does tend to focus on the religious and the spiritual aspects, because the hyphen himself is often depicted as a holy man. Okay? So some of you could be going to a priest, pastor, you know, a religious leader. Okay? Some of you, it could be somebody who's in a very high position. Okay? The hyphen is a person who holds forbidden or secret knowledge. Okay? Because while this could easily apply to the clergy, right? It has far greater scope than this. Alright? Because in ways, excuse me. I think it's right. I think that's why I needed a break and write it down, because my throat was getting dry up. Okay. While this could easily apply to the clergy, it has far greater scope than this. In a way, it could be said that, with apologies, Crowley, or every man and every woman is a hyphen, you know, because we're all made male and female, you know. The hyphen cannot even stand for groups or more than one person. That's what I'm saying. You could have joined a group of people that you feel, say, that could be spiritual leaders, or you're on the same page, or you got something in common. Okay? Because this is something that people go in to change the world to fit their belief, right? So that's what's up. Alright? Now I think clarifying that you need to go within on the religious point of view as well, right? Some of you could be coming across a form of teacher or a mentor, right? Who instructs you in the ways of their particular beliefs in the hopes that you will join them, right? Such teachers do not have to be spiritual or mystical or background, okay? It could be an employer training or a new employee in the operation of business. Excuse me. Sorry. I hope you do understand. That's why I was taking a break. Okay? Yes, this person could even be a religious teacher, alright? If he's not a boss or somebody working in business, but they're here to go and say, teach you something. Because this person might have more experience than you in this situation that you're in now. Okay? That you want more. You might want a spiritual teacher to help you to help. Or join a group where you go to meditation. So you might want to be people who doing yoga or Tai Chi, you know? You might want to grow. Oh, you may want to join one of these groups, okay? Because you're going through a spiritual awakening as well right now. Some of you just fighting it actually, you know. But you still have to go through it, no matter. It will take as long as it takes you to go and say surrender. I suppose that's how it goes. But the hyphen is very much about doing the right thing, right? You may be struggling with an issue and unsure about what is right or what you should do. But the answers are within you, Scorpio. You do know the answer. Just remember that the right thing is right for you too, okay? Do the right thing, alright? If you know what to do, just do the right thing. You can't go wrong with that. But it's very spirituality, everything from traditional religion to earth-centered spirituality and every other spiritual notion that you can conceive of here. But there may be some form of tension here between your idea of spirituality and the right thing. You might be having this battle, you know, about being authentic and original and being real, really, because you're trying to keep up with the Joneses, you're in some form of competition with your feelings that you're getting older, so you're trying to go and say, be younger, you know, younger wants to be older, you know, it's like confusion. But you need to stand up for your own beliefs and don't allow somebody else to import their beliefs upon you if you don't agree with it, okay? So some of you just need to get into some form of ritual where you just go to movies with your friends every third Saturday or something. Some of you might have a routine, okay, that you stick to, then you don't change it, right? Some of you might be called to be a teacher or a mentor for someone else. So that's what I'm saying. Some of you've got so much vast experience, okay, that you need to share it with other people. You know what I mean? It's life experience there you got to go and do. It's transferable skills. So some of you can pass on your knowledge. And each one teach one, I say. So you might learn something from them too. But as long as you keep in work and keeping to the structure and how things are supposed to go, you'll be okay. Alright? Keep it organized. Now in your love life, when you got the hyphen here, that could be going very well for you right now as well with a hyphen. But as long as you behave yourself and you conduct yourself in the manner of in front of your face, behind your back, you can be trusted. You know what I mean? This is not the time for you to start stepping out, you know? If that's what you're getting a bit confused about. Should you do, or should you stay, or should you go? This is not the time of confusion, and God is not a God of confusion. So go within and get the answer, because you do know the answer. So otherwise, say, you wouldn't have something to compare it with that you didn't want to hear. And that may be the truth. Now, when it comes around your finances, it's time to play by the rules and you get grounded. Okay? Because there's traditional ways to handle money. Alright? You don't have to be doing it illegal. You can do it traditional ways. You can earn your money too. Some of you need to even seek advice of a banker if you need a loan to start your own business. Or speak to somebody who's got more experience than you have. Alright? Because this is a good time for investment as well here, Scorpio. Okay? Provided that they're conservative and stable though, you know? But this is not a time for taking chances with money or going for unusual stocks or bonds, etc. You know? It's not that kind of time. As for your health though, Scorpio, rituals of any kind is helpful. If you have health challenges, it's all about discipline, order, commitment, you know, keeping to the routine. You know that you certain things you can't do, certain things you can't, places you can't go, can't drink, can't stand, can't, you know, okay? Those are in, they know. Whatever way that makes sense to you, alright? That you've got some form of discipline or order that you keep. Alright, you got a routine. Okay? Traditionally, therapeutic means also have a high chance of success now. So, if getting well, if you're going through getting therapeutic to go and say help you with Tai Chi or massage, yeah, some of you need to go for a massage and meditating, you know. You even meditate in a steam room, go to the gym. It's like with mind, body and spirit, so feed all of the parts of yourself. Okay, Scorpio? Because your spirituality, some of you are very much concerned with your spirituality now. Even if you don't have anything approximating our traditional religion beliefs. Some of you are going through that moment now. It's a wake-up call. It's like you're going through a transformation. You know what I mean? It's a new year, new time, new moon coming up, you know? It's a transition that's taking place. Right? And if you don't attend a traditional house of worship to quiet yourself and allow your spirit to some time to expand, okay? What matters here that you're regular, whether it's daily, weekly, whatever you can make time for, that you make time to go in spiritually. Do you understand? Because then you'll see changes in your life, okay? And you'll have a different outlook on your life and how you're seeing it. Some of you could be losing your faith a bit here, you know? You're going through some hard times financially, spiritually, feeling isolated and alone, right? But don't give up. Still have your faith, because you will come through this. Alright. Let me see what further message here for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Right? Just be yourself, man. But you need to go and say, take some time and go within. Okay? You're taking on a bit too much as well right now. Right? It doesn't have to be something that but have a normal routine that you stick to. Even that 5-10 minutes to yourself. Take it. So you can have that talk with God so you can get refilled back up to deal with what life's got for you. Now, some of you were feeling stuck in the past, but you're setting yourself free, but it's how you're coming out. You're coming out very cutting, okay? Because you felt stuck, and somebody needs to make a sacrifice here. And it's making them things stagnant, because all they're doing is arguing about it, causing conflict, okay? But they're not budging, right? And then when they do get out to go and see, it's like, get some enlightenment. You thought it would make it better, but it seems like they made it worse. So I'm like, it depends what they were thinking about, you see. And this is to do with you here, Scorpio. What are you thinking about? Because it's bringing out the worst in you. Do you understand? Right? Fine, you come out from being stuck in your head, but then at the same time now, I'm not making some form of sacrifice. Because you know the things you need to give up. Okay, you got the 6 of Wands, okay? Some of you was getting some recognition or success, okay? But for now, from my point of view, I'm seeing it reverse, and it's talking about your ego here, okay? Some of you are being very egotistic here, okay? This could even be within a marriage. You're kind of striving on your ego, like, I'm the man, okay? But that isn't who you are. That's just a title, remember, okay? It doesn't take a man to be a bully in a household, or feel, say, that traditionally the Bible says the man is the head of the household. We're equals here. God made us male and female, okay? So you have to remember that, Scorpio, right? Now, women as well could also be being their masculine side on the male. I need to hold back a bit, go within. You're blaming somebody else for the issue, and the issue that you know the answer to is within you. You're asking them about what's the problem, and you already know the problem, but you just don't want to go and face yourself and deal with it, because then you have to handle it. Because the only person, Scorpio, you're responsible for is yourself, okay? Right? You're not responsible for somebody else's attitude or how they react. You're only responsible for how you react and how you deal with it. Right? Well, okay. Right? So there could be some strife going on, right? And conflict as well that you have to overcome here. And this could even be with a marriage or people of different religious belief. Alright? So, all this conflict here, because of ego, right, that could be taking place, you will overcome it all, alright? Things will eventually look up once you stop conflicting, okay, and bring peace into your household or your marriage, right? Things will turn out alright. Some of you have been very fearful. It's because the 6 of Wands is usually about victory, success, okay? Some of you are going to have people that are jealous of you. Or you could be the jealous one in the marriage, But you must trust your instincts when you're around people anyway, okay? Okay. Somebody could also be working against you in the workplace as well for some of you. Alright? Some of them are kind of not doing some open conflict, nothing like that. They kind of kill them with kindness kind of way situation. And in work, don't believe everything that you hear, okay? Don't get wrapped up with any gossip that's going in the work environment neither, alright? Some of you could be fearful about your marriage or your relationship right now. If so, examine it first, alright? To find out, doesn't say you need to go within to find out what you are afraid of, okay? When it concerns commitment in a relationship, marriage, committing yourself to a routine that you're going to stick to and not give up, okay? Are there specific things that your partner has said or done which has contributed to your fear? You need to ask yourself these questions, okay? Have they made you feel insecure? Have they made you feel, I'm going to leave you? You know, I'm going to take the kids and go, you know? All these feelings of you're having these torments, you need to go within to go and get this peace. Because you're not going to find it on the outside of yourself, okay? Some of you, yeah, you are worrying about your finances, okay? You need to pay attention to your bank statement, your incoming and your outgoings, alright? On your receipts, you know, and other financial transactions that you're doing. You might even find money that you didn't even know you had. You know what I mean? And you might even find out that you spent on money that you shouldn't have done, that you can get it back. You know, check. Just check. No harm. Now, some of you, when it concerns your health, there's a great deal you can do to help yourself and support yourself in maintaining good health. Okay? Because you have to make sure you're eating extremely well. Are you drinking pure, clean water? Are you thinking positive? Okay? Oh, you know, all that normal, boring stuff. Okay? Especially in the face of illness can make tremendous positive difference, you know? Because some of you need to start thinking positive and not focusing on the bad and focus more on the solution. Okay? Some of you might even be getting some conflicting information about your health. Okay? Mixed diagnosis, or, you know, one person says one thing and somebody else says something else. Get a second or third opinion if necessary. Okay? But with the 6 of Wands. Sorry about it. Sorry about that. Some of yous on a spirituality moment here, okay? Natural, because sometimes it does happen, okay? Are expecting the universe to just give you answers and your guidance without you putting no effort in or asking for any help. Sometimes they do that, but majority of the time it would be nice if you actually kind of ask. They're standing around you waiting for instructions of what you want and you're just ignoring them, you know? Like with natural here, you're preoccupying yourself with work, people, family, everybody else, but they're all around you just waiting to be acknowledged. Okay? Don't know what the greatest good for you and for everybody else concerned, but it's what you're thinking about. Okay? Some of yous, are wanting somebody else's property that ain't yours. Could be the home, could be their partner. Okay? Trying to think which one was that in the Bible that was on top of the roof that was watching somebody else's wife. A bit like that. You know, that comes to mind. That's showing me that part, that somebody's wanting somebody else's and it's not theirs. And it's causing conflict. Okay? You need to be open to insights you are given from others, Scorpio. Okay? At least enough to consider them fully. Okay? Even if you ultimately reject their interpretation, but be open to change or something different than you do know. You know? So remember, all the things that you were taught ain't true. It's not real. You know, you need to find out for yourself certain things. You know, not just taking everything somebody says as gospel. You know, no matter who they are. Alright? Okay. So, it's the card that clarifies that. You have the 10 of Swords. Could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You're dealing with that. In the past, there was some victory acknowledgement, and then now you're having some form of conflict. Okay? Right? Feel that somebody feeling like they're being tricked. Ooh! Somebody in this union feels betrayed and stabbed in the back. Okay? And feel that it's over. They can't hurt me anymore. Okay? You're going to get over that. Right? Complete. If it's a marriage for some of you could even be ending a marriage, you know, because the conflicts that's going on between you, because you're not gone within, it's coming out in the wrong way. Very snappy, very cutting with the words. Okay? Got the 10 of Swords. It talks about negative, destructive power, even though only one sword could be needed to kill this man, he got 10. Okay? The Bible says if you fight by the sword, you shall die by the sword. Okay? The Ace of Swords was a warning about using excessive force for evil purposes. And the 10 is inevitable. Like I said, some of you that's betrayal. Okay? Some of you it's with a Taurus, some of you it's with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay? It was a betrayal in a marriage for some of you. The card that's flipped over here, I'm not even turned over yet. Okay? Some form of karma's coming your way here, Scorpio, or to whoever's betrayed you. It also talks about future trouble here. Alright? You need to be careful who you're trusting right now, Scorpio. Okay? All those who smile in your face doesn't mean they're all your friends. Okay? Or family. Some of yous were struggling in the factory, somebody telling you the truth. Alright? And you want to know if you can actually believe that person is telling you. Or trust that the situation is stable. Okay? This is a clear answer of no, Scorpio. But you must bear in mind, whenever a door closes, another one will open. But this one isn't for you. Okay? It just isn't for you, Scorpio. Alright? Whatever door you're trying to knock on or get in to somebody else's property or to somebody else's partner, it ain't for you. This is the time where you need to trust in the universe to say that there's something better out there for you, but this isn't for you. Okay? Another thing you have to go and think, if you're having conflict in the working environment, okay? You may be worrying about what if you lose your job, okay? Because you might have been treated badly by somebody and it could have caused a conflict in the work environment. Okay? I know, Scorpio, you like your revenge, you like your sting, okay? But don't waste your time on precious energy plotting revenge here, okay? Just get on to the next phase in your life, okay? Even if it's a marriage or whatever, a group you was in, or working environment, or some institution, just get on with your life, okay? Even if it was for a job that you wanted and you didn't get. Don't give up, you know what I mean? It wasn't for you, alright? The universe has something better in store for you, alright? And if it's your relationship, your love life, you can't force somebody to love you, Scorpio, okay? Or to respect you, okay? Because if you recently met somebody new, or you're looking for new love, single ones out there, keep looking, okay? Keep looking. Because right now, the cards that flipped over, is there some deception here, okay? Definitely some deception going on here. Somebody who's married is going on like the single here, okay? And someone's being a bit of a narcissist here and not telling the truth and being deceptive, you know? Someone's going to be separating here. Going to be a separation, Scorpio. Alright? Definitely going to be a separation. And if it concerns your finances, you might be facing disappointment there too. Not time to gamble here now, Scorpio. It's time to go and save your money and take stock. Someone might even have, you trusted might have made you lose money or betrayed you regarding that. And some of you are going through some bad health right now, okay? That's for some of you, right? But you must remember not to not have faith and forget, no matter in the storm, it's like Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego in the fiery furnace, and they came out unscathed. That you're going to be alright, as long as you have faith and believe, okay? Because if you're going through some form of healing that you need, you've got the natural energy within yourself. All your 7 chakras are within you, okay? You got ancestors calling upon your higher power, God, whatever you can relate to. Because there's much more to life than meets the eye there, okay? Because some of you are probably getting so stuck in your ways of religious upbringing, or you're more religious than spiritual, or you're more spiritual. But the whole point is you're not you, you know? That's the whole point. You're not you. You're being all these different things. I'm being the uncle, I'm being the dad, I'm being the brother, you know what I mean? I'm being the sister, I'm being everybody, but you're not, still not being you. Okay? You got to take care of your mind, your body, and your spirit. Okay? You have to play a part here as well. Okay? God can spiritually feed your spirit, heal your spirit, but at the same time you need to look about your physical body. Has to go to the gym, eat healthily, you know, go to bed early, you know, stop partying hard, stop the drugs, stop the alcohol, in overindulging. Not to say you can't drink, but it's overindulging, not taking care of yourself, okay? And some of you need to kind of consider alternative healing. If you've gone to the doctors and the doctor's medicine, try alternative healing, you know? Some of you, though, you might finally, on a spiritual level, you might finally let go of a long, deeply held spiritual belief that you're actually been standing in your way for a while. And it's been an obstruction for you, okay? Stop you from going forward for some of you, okay? Some of you what would you say? When your eyes are open, to turn around and say you're a backslider, okay? Because you've gone back into the world, right? But you must be careful where you put your trust in terms of spiritual leaders, okay? Who may seem to have your best interests at heart, but who may actually be looking only to line their pockets, alright? You might make a break from the past, some of you. This is actually a good thing, although it may somewhat be painful because you're so used to a certain way, and I can understand that. And it doesn't go away. Believe you me, if you're spiritually strong in yourself and you always believe in God, then He'll never leave you. You might leave it, but He'll never leave you. And you might go off the path, but He'll always bring you back to Him. So it's a thing that you've got to step out in faith, pray about it before you make your move to most say that you're on the right track, you know? Alright, now the card that flipped over, some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus. Some of you could be married to a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, okay? You could have betrayed this Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, or they betrayed you. But this person's usually stable, they're married, they're committed, okay? There was some victory and success in the past, but then it turned to conflict and betrayal, and it could have been a marriage here, okay? This person's usually stable and financially stable. It could even be a Virgo you're dealing with, because someone's now gone within and feels like they're by themselves. That's what you need here, Scorpio, to go within, to seek enlightenment, okay? Got the 7 of Pentacles waiting, okay? You'll be there when you come back out. If you're just waiting to go and see what's your Pentacle, it'll be still there when you come back out, but take that time out, okay? Or it could be you're wanting to know if someone's telling the truth, and the answer is no. Okay, if that's what he's waiting for to see in a marriage, you asked them a question and they told you a lie, especially with the 10 of Swords here. Okay. Okay. Yep. You're waiting for a financial opportunity here, Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus is. Or they could be getting a financial opportunity here. But this is about you, Scorpio. He's telling you that you could have closed one cycle, now you could have started something new. Okay? He was having conflict in the past, probably with the Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay? And you ended and completed the cycle after being betrayed and stabbed in your back. Oh my. Yep. And you walked away. Or a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer walked away. And that seems to be you. Or somebody walked away from a financial opportunity here. They left willing to leave everything behind. Some of you could have been dealing with an Aquarius. In a relationship with an Aquarius, soulmate connection, partnership. But someone's jealous here. Could be a Leo. Whoa. Okay. Scorpio. It went on longer than I was intending, okay, for these 3 cards, because this is your bonus for me actually forgetting to go and do your written one. If this resonates with you, please like, share, follow, subscribe, and ring that bell, okay? I wish you a very, very happy new year. Okay, and I send you love and light. There is also, for those who want to do donations, the details are below. Namaste.